It's your boy Guapo Damas once again at the top of the world, and I got my partners in crime in the motherfucking house. Introduce yourselves in this bonus.
Yo, what up? It's the homie Jerry, original LP. Love talking some boxing. Let's get into it.
Yeah, what it is, what it do. Boxing fan, what's cracking like it? It's your boy Rob, Mr. LP, representing that 4 Level Boxing like I always do. And of course, LP, baby, we the fucking all one and the same. Yes, sir. Let's get on into it, my guy.
Listen, so one of the things that came up in question was over the years that you've been able to watch some of these great fights take place. Sometimes you have some of these officials that are inside of the ring, right, who are able to be that third person, who are able to do such a great job. And I'm sure you guys got a couple stories on some of these guys, man. Let's mention some of these great officials, you know what I mean?
Allow me on this one right here.
Allow that man a moment.
The legend. And he is a legend. And I actually have been planning to get a design for him. Dead ass. Mr. Let's get it on!
Mills
Lane.
All right,
Reno, Nevada.
You know you had to start there, right? Yeah.
From Reno. Hey, man. What a career. He's been in some of the most iconic fights as a kid growing up for myself. And he had that little thing where he did his nose and it goes for his mother and stuff, saying hello to her and stuff.
Let's get it on.
And his catchphrase, let's get it on. In fact, I even see like these clay animation little videos, and they actually use him, his voice and his the way he looked as like the referee character when the guys are fighting and stuff. It's funny and cool. But my story with him, though, real quick, I'm gonna make this one real quick. So me and the team back in my fighting days, we went to a Nevada versus a couple of freaking states, and it was in Reno, and it was about 6 of us that went out there, and the surprise to us all, little kids, we're like from 14 to like 17 years old, and Mills Lane was special referee for this freaking tournament. And although
that's a nice nugget, man.
Yeah, and although actually I didn't actually fight that day, but a couple of my teammates were blessed to actually say that they actually was in the ring with the greats, Mills Lane.
Man, what a way to start us, right? So Mr. LP swinging for the fences right off the bat starts with Mills Lane. Jerry, give me your example of a good referee, somebody that you got in your mind.
Well, at the same time, it's a double standard when it comes to being a boxing referee in the ring, not an official outside ring card scorer judge, but when you're the third man in that squared circle, it's your job to protect the fighters. He has the best seat in the house, but at the same time, some of the biggest responsibility.
Extremely most responsible.
And they're always looking for somebody to blame when he makes a bad call, but he's the one that's supposed to look out for the fighters. So you got several refs that take that seriously, and they prematurely stop fights. You got other refs that give the fighter the benefit of the doubt, and they will let you come back up and fight till you can't fight anymore. Or you can't defend yourself. There's rules, and those referees talk with the fighters backstage prior to the fight, so you should already know the mindset of that referee. How
they carry themselves. 100.
So if you weren't paying attention as a fighter to that referee and his backstage,
instructions.
Yeah, those instructions. Then you need to, because you got to know if you need to adjust or pivot to this style of this referee. With that being said, one of my favorite current referees right now is Mr. Steve Willis. He is very entertaining, say the least.
Mr. Eyes.
He has those eyes that will definitely pierce through a man's soul if he gets very entertained during that fight. So you can look him up on Google, and he's very animated, to say the least. But he also
he's a hardcore fan.
He enjoys what he does. He really does. So I know there was a controversial fight with him. I think earlier this year or last year. Yep. But not to take that away from him, because I think he does take it very seriously. But how can you not enjoy what you do when you have the best seat in the house for a sport that he obviously loves as much as we do?
100%.
So hat off to him, and then hat off to the OG, Mr. J. Nady.
Hey, man.
J-Nady.
Heads off. Now, for me, Guapodamas, man, when I think of a referee, I think of somebody who's always professional and has been a gentleman every time I've had a chance to interact with him. Man. Mr. Give Him Hell at the Bell, Mr. Tony Zano, man, down here, bro. He actually had, opened up his doors to
bad,
us.
Tony.
And allowed us to come down there, man.
That.
So big up to Tony, man. I hope you're listening in, man. I actually see you dropping comments all the time, bro. So much love to Tony Zano, man.
Mr. Give Him Hell at the Bell.
Mr. Give Him Hell at the Bell, man.
My dude, that's the homie right there, man. Which, by the way, we need to get him in the studio.
I agree, bro. Tony, come down here, bro. We need you down here at the radio station soon, bro. Get your ass down here.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on down here. Over the years, man, like you were speaking earlier on, sometimes having a little bit of controversy. Richard Steele was another one that comes to mind, right?
Let's discuss that.
Let's delve into that. The biggest controversy for Richard Steele was the Julio Cesar Chavez stoppage of Mildred Taylor.
2 seconds left.
To me, I remember as a kid, bro, watching that and going, damn, I can't believe he stopped it. And I remember now, watching back as an adult and watching back as somebody who's seen the travesties, 100% different perspective. It does not fucking matter how much time was left on the thing. The dude had had enough. And I'm down with that because he actually looked at him. He'd had enough. He asked him, are you okay? No response.
He asked him twice.
Blame Lou Duva. If anything, blame Lou Duva because that's the excuse, right? Lou Duva jumped on the apron and my attention went that way.
Which, by the way, actually constitutes as a disqualification, too.
Yeah, no, either way, but you blame him because either way, that prevented him from answering to the ref.
When your chief seconds get on the freaking apron, that's boom, that's it.
So
but it didn't matter because that was a TKO.
Yeah, so
I got no issue, no quarrel with the way Richard Steele handled it.
That's where I was at with it, right? People give him controversy for it.
Let's stay on Richard Steele. I'm not sure someone that, but yeah.
Listen, he did have another controversy though, right? He had the Razor Ruddock Mike Tyson fight where Mike Tyson caught Razor Ruddock real quickly and he stopped the fight. A lot of people thought it was a premature
stoppage. So they ran it back, but Tyson ended up getting him out again though. So
no, I mean it is what it is. And once again, even in that one, when I look back at it, was it stopped a little bit early? Yeah, I mean, I guess where you could see that angle and go, hey, he might have stopped it a little bit early. But could I also see Richard Steele's point of view and saying, hey, stop this fight at this point? Yes, I could also see that point of view too. So to me, man, big ups to Richard Steele. That controversy is not really a real controversy like that. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was trying to get. So, and we're talking about a Hall of Famer. Was it 2016, Jerry?
When we went out there,
where we actually went to go see that phenomenal lineup of all-stars that was there. We're talking about it was De La Hoya, Trinidad, Joe Calzaghe, Eddie Hearn's freaking dad.
Barry Hearn.
Yes, Matchroom, greatness.
What's his dad's name?
Barry Hearn.
Oh man, that's crazy. I didn't never do that.
And Richard Steele, and we were blessed to be there live and witness all those ceremonial speeches. And Richard Steele's was amazing.
Yeah, he set the bar.
It was heart wrenching. It choked me. And in all honesty, every once in a while I pull it up just to kind of catch it. And it was just what I love. I'm just thinking about it right now. We do this for the love of boxing, and how he just kind of expressed and explained himself regarding what his career and his path. He was like he never thought in a million years he'll be in that position, getting honored. The man loves boxing. And you talking about legends like Tony Weeks and Kenny Bayless
Tony Weeks was another guy I had to bring up, man. Always a gentleman too.
Who actually are a product of Richard Steele's academy, where he actually trains individuals to get into this freaking field of business. And those two guys are badasses, and they've been in a lot of fights too. Thanks
me and Jerry,
the great Richard Steele, Hall of Famer.
Me and Jerry actually had a chance to meet Tony Weeks, and man, he was a gentleman, a really nice guy, and came back and gave
Weeks and Betas are both.
Yeah, man, he gave us a few sound spots too, and it was cool enough to come over and take a couple pictures. Well, it's chill to actually held conversation with us.
Where'd you guys see him at?
We were in Glendale for the Ray Beltran.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where he came right over, man. It was chilling with us. It was really cool, man.
It was 20 weeks, I would say. Escúcheme, listos, because they had him to do some of the refereeing for some of the Spanish fights.
Yeah, listen, Joe Cortez, man, another gentleman.
Man, that's the one.
Unfair but firm.
That's the one that stands out in my head too. Is that controversial no look when Mayweather fought Ortiz? And he definitely had zero control of what happened in that ring, and that's a no.
He was confused. He was a little lost, and you know what though? It was surprising. It was surprising that a very seasoned veteran in the game, dropped the ball.
He was
And
not
did.
very.
Well,
He was not very fair or very firm that evening.
Listen, but that can happen, right? It's boxing, bro. So sometimes you're in there,
everybody-
sometimes they can get away from you.
Everybody has an off day, you know.
And
everybody.
so Jerry also mentioned in regards to like referees that freaking premature stoppage or let it keep going. And how about a big shout out to Steve Smoger, who loves the wars and lets the guys flip flop around like, come on, keep on fighting.
It wasn't a Smoger with the
keep fighting.
like Rios Alvarado won or
He
something
just let
like
it go.
that.
He let it keep going.
Yeah.
And he also was part of the Gotti war, where maybe all the referees would have stopped the fight when Gotti was like wincing, hurting in pain and stuff. Then he came back and fought because Gotti's a warrior, of course. But that's the thing. Fighters, they know what kind of or what type of mentality official they prefer and push for their particular fights. And Steve Smoger was that guy who was like, oh, you want a war? I'm not stopping a fight.
Perfect referee for the
somebody
job,
needs to hit the floor before I actually stop him, and that. He's been in a lot of those big fights, but more on the B plus level. He was never really like up there like in the big pay per view fights and stuff. And I get it, probably because per the fact a lot of people were a little concerned regarding his willingness to let the fight keep going.
I'm okay remembering Steve Smoger for the style he gave us.
It was fun.
You know?
Yeah, no, it was fun.
It was fun.
Definitely
Absolutely.
fun. Listen, everybody at home, there's another 10 good minutes on your Monday drive to work. Go ahead and make sure you guys keep tuning in. 4Love of Boxing giving you that content. We just gave you guys a little bit of a nugget there with a little bit of banter, and we were talking about refs, and you were entertained. Appreciate that at home. You know what I mean? We about to be out of here, man. I hope everybody enjoyed these 10 minutes, and I hope you enjoy it as
Stay blessed.
You're driving to work,
Success,
man, on that Monday.
and nothing less.
We out.